What's up, everybody? It's Laura, that RV girl with Traveland RV, and I had to take you on a field trip for this one. Did you know that Airstream makes Class B vans on the RAM ProMaster 3500 chassis? When I saw this baby sitting on our lot, I knew I had to take her out for a spin and bring you along with me. If you didn't know already, I actually am a Ram girl myself. I drive a Ram 1500 Rebel, and she is my baby. And as much as I love driving around Mercedes, nothing beats a Ram. So let's get started. Now, I realize that kind of sounds like a Ram promo, and it's totally not. I just actually really do love my truck. And getting behind the wheel of a Ram in a Class B just makes me feel so at home. I've got my Android Connect, vibes are high. Might not go back to the dealership today, we'll see. If you're my boss and you're watching this, I'm just kidding. This van comes in at only 21 feet, and we are 9'5" with the AC. That is almost drive-through worthy, but I mean, hey, look at us here in this parking spot, which is why I love Class B vans, because you can take them out into the middle of nowhere and everywhere with no problem. Now, here on the driver's side is where you're gonna find your fuel fill. We also have a couple things over here to mention as well. So your black tank and your gray tank valves are gonna be over here, and you've got your smart plug shore power. Now, I love this because there's no cranking or turning to get your shore power plug in. It's a simple push in and click to pull out. Really nice and easy. Now, as far as your tank capacities go, you are 28 fresh, 19 gray, and 12 waste. Here we are on the rear. Now, you do have a 7-pin plug with a 3,500-pound tow capacity on this baby. And also, you've got your backup camera that will be in your rear view mirror at all times as you're driving, and in your dash screen when you are reversing. All right, let's get this bad boy opened up. When we got this open, it's gonna reveal those MOLLE panels here on the back doors, which are just great for bringing along your gear. This is also gonna reveal the floor plan you're about to see inside, and the fact that we have a nice big storage area as this bed is going to fold up, and we've got the L bracket tie downs. Now, also back here is going to be your battery disconnect, and we've got a standard outlet. And as we were talking about storage with the MOLLE panels and the L brackets, as you can see, this unit is really geared towards solo travelers, couples, even smaller families, or those with furry loved ones that need space, either for stuff, people, or pets. And right now, I've got a bunch of stuff back here. So to make it a little easier when we get inside, I'm gonna unload some of this, let you see some behind the scenes, all right? We got our shore power cord with the smart plug. Now, I'm actually just going to put this along the side here, as one portion of our bed is going to stay in place. Also, as I'm doing that, you probably have noticed that you've got the screen here as well. So it's a roll down zipper screen, so you can have these doors wide open, let all the fresh air in, and none of the bugs that are totally making themselves at home right now. All right, now that we've got some of that gear out of the way, I'm gonna leave these doors open for all that fresh airflow as we head inside the cab. But first, let's check out our campsite one more time. All right, let's talk a little bit about our power setup. Now, you have 200 watts of solar up on the roof. We have 3.4 kilowatts of lithium with built-in heater for your coach batteries. And you have a 2.8 kilowatt ultra quiet generator with remote start. Now, to really get the party going, apart from setting up our manual awning, which we will do in a minute, let's talk about the fact that we've got the JBL Bluetooth speaker that you can mount inside or on your mount outside. Music really adds to the vibe, doesn't it? You've also got a pet leash holder just down here on the running board that can also double as a bottle opener. You tell me what's more important. Now, we're gonna go ahead and put some lights on in this bad boy for our multiplex system. And that's where you can check your battery levels, your tank levels, and view your power management system as well. All right, now I'm gonna grab the crank from the rear and let's get this awning out. All right, now that is going to be your awning. You can extend it out even farther, and your legs are conveniently stored just in the front cap here. When you want to extend those out to stabilize your awning, they're just going to hook in these little rectangular brackets. You've got one in the front and one in the back. But we are out by our local airport, and it's quite windy today, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank it back in so we can head inside. You know what though? If you want to work out on the road, forgo the electric awning and just go for the manual. All right, in the spirit of being thorough, I want to talk about when you first walk in off of the side entry door. We've got some great little cubby storage here. You've also got your light master and your patio light here as well. And we have a nice handle to help you get in and out of the van. Plus, my favorite feature is a sliding screen door, and you'll know why, because I don't get down with bugs. All right, now let's take it to the cockpit first and talk about this RAM 3500 ProMaster chassis that is on the 3.6 liter V6 Pentastar engine. Now, I already talked about the fact that I had my Android Auto hooked up to this, but fear not, if you're not an Android user, I'm so sorry for you. No. We've got the 10.1 inch touchscreen with Uconnect 5 nav. Also, I mean, just look at this sleek RAM dash up here. Doesn't it look so pretty? We've got a rear view mirror here, which is going to have the rear view monitoring as you're driving. We've also got a little bit of storage just up above you here, and they've given you things like USB, USB-C connection, you've got wireless charger, and you've got a standard outlet. And honestly, there's so much more up here, including the fact that both driver and passenger seats are 6-way adjustable. Just behind the driver and passenger seat, you'll find 2 more passenger seats. For peace of mind, you have a 2-year Airstream limited base warranty, plus your RAM basic 3-year limited warranty or 36,000 miles, and of course your RAM powertrain, which is a warranty at 5 years or 100,000 miles. Now, if you're putting a bunch of miles on this baby, you're likely having a couple stops along the way, and this spot right here is a great place to sit back, taking a meal, say, take a break from being co-pilot, get some work done. Now, this table here is going to come off completely, or it's going to swivel out to give you more prep space off the kitchen, workspace, game space, whatever you need. Check that out. Beneath me here, you'll find some charging capabilities. We've got USB outlets and standard outlets. And up above us here is the beginning of your matte finish laminate cabinetry that you're going to see throughout the overhead bins. Let's open these up here so you can get a nice look. And they're soft lined, so you're not gonna have to worry about any of that clicking and clacking while you're on the road. Plus, we have locking hardware, so you also have peace of mind not worrying that things are going to fall out while you're on the road. And just up above us in this space, you've got a max air fan to keep things nice and fresh. And if you need to remove this table, you just simply pull it up, it will unlatch, and then you can just take apart your table leg. And ta-da! You've got all of this open space here for your passengers or for your furry loved ones. Great spot if you need to put a kennel. All right, now let's talk about your Galley kitchen here. We have plenty of counter space up at the top here, which is a great spot for your 1000 watt induction cooktop that comes with this unit. You can either place that up here when you're cooking inside or plug it into an exterior outlet and voila, you've got an outdoor cooking setup. We've also got this power tower here, which is great to go along with your electric cooktop. We've got plenty of standard outlets and USB ports. Up above that is our movable JBL Bluetooth speaker, and we've got a little light underneath this cabinet here. Now, I mentioned that we're gonna have tons of cabinetry as we go, so here's a little cabinet just up above your kitchen sink to give you some more dedicated kitchen storage. Now in the walls here, we've got some cubbies, great for spices. You have a nice high-rise stainless steel faucet and a stainless steel sink. And down below, they have really treated you to plenty of drawer storage, all on a soft close with the locking hardware, plenty of storage space, and the cutting board top for your sink, so you can have even more prep space. And check this out, they haven't skimped on anything. You've also got the hidden garbage can and trash bag holder. Another big drawer up top, so plenty of space for all your utensils and cutlery. And even this other big drawer right up here that fits your induction cooktop perfectly. Now you have other options for cooking in the form of a convection microwave. And to keep your groceries fresh and your beverages cool, you have an all-electric refrigerator with the icebox inside and a whiteboard front. Also, for storage of coats and hats, you've got these little retractable hooks on the wall in this galley area. And as a bonus for those of you with furry loved ones, in this drawer underneath the fridge, you've got the water hole dishes so they won't spill while traveling, and you can leave them in the drawer or take them and move them wherever you need. They're for home or travel. And if you don't have any furry loved ones, no worries. Just remove the bowls and the insert and you've got another drawer for storage. Now to keep you cool at your destination, you have a 13.5K BTU soft start AC, and to keep you warm and cozy in the cooler months, you've got the Timberline gas-fired hydronic furnace and hot water system. Now, let's talk about this bed that we saw from the exterior. One thing I'd like to point out is sometimes we can see these beds at a height that's maybe about hip level or higher, depending on how tall you are. And that can make it a little difficult to get up and out of your bed. But what they've done is given you this little pull-out drawer that does have storage, but also has a grip top, so you can easily get in and out of bed. Just a little step. And look how easy that was. Now, this is really where convenience and functionality come together. You have the European suspension system that supports a full-size bed back here. And when you're ready to load up your gear like bikes or kayaks, we can easily pick this up and you have this whole alleyway free for storage. But first, let's take a peek at some of our overhead cabinetry here in the bedroom area. We've got 2 on this side and then another 2 just to the right-hand side, all with that same soft lining and lockable hardware. I love the breeze that's coming in from these wide open rear doors. And not only do we have a screen that I know I'm not using right now, but within this screen, you also have some netted storage. So you can use that for devices and whatever else you need next to you to take your glasses off when you're ready to rest for the night. Whatever you need, you've just got additional storage options. Also, just along this wall here, you've got a wireless charger. And if you want the ability to truly accommodate your small family or friends overnight, you have the option to order this unit with a pop top, and that will make space for 2 additional sleepers. And before I head down out of this bedroom space, I just want to point out that you've got an additional control panel in the back here, easy push start for your generator, and you've got your master light switches. For additional storage either off the kitchen or bedroom, you've got 2 cabinets just along the back here. To create a more open aisleway, you've got the tambourine style door that will just fold away and lock in place during travel mode or when you've reached your destination. I'm sitting atop your Dometic foot flush toilet, and next to me here is your pull down sink. Also, this wet bath of course has the option to accommodate you for a shower, so you have a nice oversized shower head with your hot and cold controls just along the wall here. And for convenience, you've got a little fold out mirror as well. Plus, we've got lighting in here to make the space feel nice and bright. Back to the bed and the storage area in the rear for all you adventure seekers that got your toys and gear you want to bring with you. First up, we're going to fold our mattress in half, move our mattress out of the way, and simply collapse and fold up this bracket underneath. And then you've got a Velcro strap to keep it in place. You can place this mattress just on the other side here. Now, I've got all that gear you saw earlier there, so I'm going to put it in the wet bath for now, so I can showcase for you all of this area you have here to store and bring along your outdoor gear. All right, everybody, our field trip has come to an end, and that is all I have for you on the 2025 Airstream Rangeline base. If y'all are interested in this baby, I will leave a link in the description so you can get a hold of our Traveland RV team and out cruising. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this tour, be sure to subscribe because there's plenty more where this came from. As always, safe travels, everybody. Happy camping, and I'll see you tomorrow.